What's up, you guys? So it's Layla Lynn and I'm back with another video. I wanted to talk about Miss KeKe Palmer. KeKe Palmer appears to have reconciled with her ex-boyfriend, the same man we saw throwing her around her house. It appears that they have reconciled, and so we're going to talk about that in this video. But first, if you're watching and you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and everyone click the thumbs up button. Are you also? KeKe Palmer had a beautiful birthday party. I believe she turned 31, and she had what looked to be like a 60s theme birthday party. Like if you look at her gown, the way she styled her hair, it looks like it's like a throwback moment, a throwback theme. And in the birthday party pictures, you see Darius Dalton Jackson, the same man from these pictures. The same man from these pictures is who you see her with in her birthday pictures. So it looks as if she has reconciled with this man, which is concerning. It's concerning because of the violence between the two of them. And also, if you guys remember, I remember reporting on it, she was also saying that he was too rough with their son. She was concerned not only about how he was treating her, but also the way he was treating their son. She felt like he was too physically rough with their son. But now here she is back with him. And I understand people wanting to reconcile and raise their children together and trying to make the best out of situations. But I feel like as people, as human beings, we have to have boundaries. We have to have boundaries. And when someone crosses them, we have to hold them accountable. And I don't feel like KeKe Palmer is doing that with her baby daddy. I don't think she's doing that at all. And KeKe did this interview because she has this new book coming out called The Master of Me. And it's basically talking about how she controls herself. She's not controlled by other people. She doesn't have a puppet master that's controlling her every move. That's not how her life works. And in the interview, she talks about seeing things from a positive perspective, which on the surface sounds great. It sounds great to have a positive perspective. But there is a such thing as toxic positivity, and it sounds like KeKe Palmer has crossed over that line into where she's looking at everything from a positive perspective, even if it is bad.
And what do you hope most people take away from this book? What do you hope they learn from you, but also they learn within themselves?
Well, I hope that they would know, or at least be supported in knowing and understanding when they read this book, that they already have everything that they need. You know, we all do. God put us all here with all the tools we need for our life, for our storyline, for our path. We just sometimes get mixed up and jumbled up, and that's a part of the whole gag, is to kind of get mixed up and find your way back to the one true love. So I would hope that that's something that they could be supported in knowing, is that there's nothing that you are that is missing inside of you. And then I hope the other thing that they're able to take away is that it's all about the way that I think. Yeah. And that's what we're mastering, is our thoughts, the way we view a situation. And if we're never really gonna know, you never really know what somebody else is thinking. You never really know what a situation is. All you really know is your perception of it. And if it's my perception that I get to choose to believe, I'm gonna choose to believe something positive. Why not? And you might call it delusional, but I'm delusional queen then, at the end of the day. Because I'm not gonna choose to believe something that makes me feel bad about myself. And that's ultimately what I talk about in the book, are all the different ways that I had to reframe and make sure that I kept the value within me, even when people tried to tell me that it wasn't there. It's up to me what I choose to believe. Maybe things didn't go my way. Maybe this person hurt. And then I hope the other thing that they're able to take away is that it's all about the way that I think. Yeah. And that's what we're mastering, is our thoughts, the way we view a situation. And if we're never really gonna know, you never really know what somebody else is thinking. You never really know what a situation is. All you really know is your perception of it. And if it's my perception that I get to choose to believe, I'm gonna choose to believe something positive. Why not? And you might call it delusional, but I'm delusional queen then, at the end of the day. Because I'm not gonna choose to believe something that makes me feel bad about myself. And that's ultimately what I talk about in the book, are all the different ways that I had to reframe and make sure that I kept the value within me, even when people tried to tell me that it wasn't there. It's up to me what I choose to believe. Maybe things didn't go my way. Maybe this person hurt.
So you can see KeKe Palmer is trying to look at things differently. But like I said, sometimes when we're trying to be positive, it can cross that line into toxic positivity where we're not seeing like reality. We're not seeing if a situation is bad, it's just bad. And so in this interview, when KeKe talks about people trying to take her value from her and telling her she's not good enough, that reminds me when I was reporting about her revealing that Darius Dalton was making her feel ugly. Like he was not making her feel beautiful. He was not telling her she was beautiful. He was making her feel like she was less than. And even though he embarrassed her, this man embarrassed her in front of the world. Remember when she went to the Usher concert, she did have her cheeks out. And he tweeted, "We live in a generation where the man of the family," he can't say husband, but man of the family, doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Now, y'all know, I think we talked about it before, that men apply morals to women. Clearly, he doesn't have much morals if you look at his behavior, but he applies morals to her, and she's supposed to have a high moral standard, even if he doesn't. And so it doesn't seem like a healthy relationship, let alone healthy enough to raise children in. It looks like a toxic relationship, and it looks like KeKe Palmer has crossed into that line of toxic positivity. That's my opinion. But y'all leave a comment and let me know what y'all think about KeKe Palmer apparently reconciling with the father of her children, her baby daddy, who she claims was a danger not only to her, but to her child. Leave a comment, share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.
Hi guys, happy Saturday. It is hot outside. Thanks, Glorilla. Anyway, there's not much I don't love about being a mother, except for the unsolicited advice, especially in the social media comments. Because here's the thing, I've seen it in my page, I've seen it on other mothers' page, and it gets to the point where I don't even think people realize that there is privilege in what they're asking, right? Every mom can't breastfeed. Every mom doesn't want to breastfeed. Every mom can't afford formula. Everybody can't afford the car seat that said it was 555 2 Y'all got to stop with that. Statistics are defined by things that are repeated, okay? Mathematics, science, that's repetition. But miracles happen, sparingly. So they can't be accounted for. You know what that means? That means that somebody's being prayed for. That means somebody's being loved on. And that's what my parents did for me. Because, baby, if they was listening to what y'all was saying about how they needed to raise me to be the best child, I wouldn't have made it. I grew up on high sodium. I don't even know if what my parents were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up on Section 8. We were just trying to get by. Okay? My mama had to cuss out the private school because they was being racist towards my sister, and we didn't know what we was going to do. So the point I'm making is, if you want to help somebody, pray for them. Wish them well. Show them love. Don't go on their page using some privileged measure of how, what it takes to be a good mom. Because you know what it really takes to be a good mom is loving your child. So the next time you go on somebody's page and try to tell them what they're doing wrong or what they need to do better, while your page is private and can't nobody critique you, be more demure. Be more mindful.
Layla.